So for contouring, you want to follow where your eyebrow ends, right, or starts. You can use this brush and hold it there, and that'll give you the line. Okay. So you'll see that it's here, and then it goes down here. You see that line? Okay. That's where you want to concentrate your contour, right there. Okay. And then on the other side, the same thing. Your eyebrows there. That's going to be your contour line. Right there. Okay? So there's tricks to everything. You just have to be very visual and understand your face structure. Okay? So I think for you, it's very important that you just keep practicing the stuff that I'm teaching you by yourself. I would not recommend for you to watch tutorials online or anything like that, because those
One has
people
different
have a different
way of
face
doing
than you. Yeah, and regardless of different way of doing things, Kim Kardashian, for example, does not have your same facial structure. Her cheekbones are not placed in the same way. Her eye shape is not the same shape as yours. Her eyebrows are not the same arch as yours. Her lips are not the same size as yours,
They're
right?
more thicker and
Different. Everyone's different.
how can you make your lips look a little bit more plump and like?
You overline.
Oh.
That's the only way. You overline them, and then you create optical illusions. You create shadows, and you create the same thing. Create shadows. You can use some lip gloss in certain areas to look.
How
Make
can I
them
do
look
it
more
right now?
plump.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
The lip liner. Oh yeah, and the cheek. If you're gonna show one more time, where do I contour the cheek if I wanna use a brush?
Grab this. Remember where your ear starts. So this is where your contour is going to be. You don't want your contour
Under
below
this
this
part.
line. Exactly. This is your contour line right here. See we only have contour there?
Yeah.
Anything below this, you don't want contour there. So arch it towards your corner if you want to know like how to place it.
And how long it has to be? Up to
Halfway where your eye ends.
Oh.
You don't want it past right here.
Oh.
Notice we don't have color past there. Notice that?
Okay.
Okay? So you can place a brush from your ear to your mouth. Halfway is where your contour is going to end. And it's going to seem natural once you start blending. You're going to be like, okay, this is too much. No, you want to end it there. Okay? In practice, you're going to start learning all these things, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with some eyeshadow. And also, if you have any questions that come up.
Brush.
Oh, this is yours. Sorry, girl. So used to like only using my brushes that I always think they're mine.
Yeah.
Do I have another yours?
I don't know, honestly. I had this thin one.
Here, this is yours right here. All right. Eyeshadow. Is this the only eyeshadow brush that you have?
I have this brush too.
This is to pack color. This is not to blend. So this is a good, this is a pro concealer brush. People usually use this one to shape under their eyebrows. Like so, you know, if they want to make their eyebrows really, you don't need it though. But people usually use this for that. You can also use this to apply eyeshadow and pack the color. So let's say if I'm doing like a shimmer shade.
So you think the bronzer is good to go? I don't need to buy a bronzer, go out and...
No, I got this one specifically for you. This is all you need. Should be. What do you think? I think it looks great. What do you think?
I mean...
I think it looks very natural.
Honestly, I didn't use some bronzer before perfectly. You know, the one I was using was something that...
I think it looks very, very nice. That's the one I would recommend for you.
Really? It's good with my skin color, right?
Yeah, it goes perfect with your skin. It's very natural. And then if you wanted to go be darker, just add more.
Add more.
All right, let's go ahead and work on some eyeshadow. I want to go ahead and use a brush that I have as well to show you, but you definitely need to go get a fluffier brush, something like this, okay? You see this?
Oh.
This is the one you have.
Oh.
Okay? You want something that's a little bit more thick.
I'll take a picture of this.
Yeah. Or you just go ahead. You can take a picture within the video.
How can
Just press that side button. Yeah, press it. Press it.
I did.
You see? Yeah, so you took a, if you felt, hold this. Should have taken a picture. But yeah, you want something that's fluffier, okay? Like this. So let's go ahead and grab my shadow.
So I need also like a perfectly matching for concealers. I'm good to go, right?
Yeah. Well, if you want to match perfectly, yeah, I would say use that concealer that you have that matched you perfect under your eye.
And for scars too.
Mm-hmm. Some people usually like to brighten, but you know, I think you don't prefer that. So it's preference, okay? Like I said, you don't
And
have
do I
to.
need to go out and buy this?
Yeah, you definitely need a powder to set.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You can get this one or you can get the banana one based on what you like.
Can I buy this from you?
No, I need it for my clients.
This is the transition color.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can get it for you and I can have it shipped to you. And then I'll just, you'll just pay me if you want that. But this one specifically, I need it for my clients.
where do you buy it from?
I buy it from, there's this makeup store that I get it from. It's like a professional store.
Is it cheaper over there? Is it like
Mm-hmm.
how much would it be?
It would be $15.
Oh,
But it lasts you, this lasts you like over a year. Usually professional makeup artists use it. That's why we get such a big bottle. Because this is our job, you know, we use it every day of our lives.
Oh, you guys don't use banana powder?
Some people do, but I don't prefer it. Just
Really?
because this is so universal, and I can use this on ivory tones, ebony tones,
My
basically
skin tone,
everyone.
everyone, right?
Everyone.
Mm.
That's why I get this one, because I don't have to carry out around 20 different color powders, you know?
And this one, I guess, is more natural than the banana powder, right?
Mm-hmm. You see that? How pretty that looks already?
Yeah.
If you want a natural look, just grab this brush, grab something that's that tone, and just do that, and you're good to go. Now, when you start playing around with colors, then you can start going in a little bit more precisely. For example, then you can go in with this one, for example, something like this, and start, you know, remember what we did last time? We're kind of blending this in, and deepening it.
How do you do that? Like, what is... Only on the arc?
Only in the crease. The crease is right here, where it folds.
Oh.
Okay, and then you can deepen it. You can play around with color.
Only on this part.
This is if you wanted to just do like a dramatic, but also keep it within like the, just, it's like your everyday look, but a little bit more dramatic. See how pretty that looks? And then just drag it in. Follow your natural shape.
Yeah.
That's very pretty. Go show your husband.
Oh, no, he's just taking a shower now.
Oh, okay. Because I know he's very excited for you to learn.
Yeah, he really wanted me to learn.
And you're learning.
Yeah.
You're learning a lot.
Do you think my foundation oxidized?
I think a little bit. I
Mhm.
think the concealer definitely oxidized a tiny bit. And if you feel like it's still too light, you can always grab, you know, the brush and just go with this color in and just kind of bronze around, you know. bronze around this area.
And I like have the MAC powder. Can I put that on top of the foundation, or like can I do that or no?
Yeah. Let me see it. I want to see how it looks on you.
Yeah, this one.
The
So first you apply this as the transition color, and then apply this on the.
I applied this one. You can also apply this one, just something along those lines, depending on how you want your makeup to look for the day. But those colors look very pretty combined.
And you made this V thing too last time. Remember you did something with the
Yeah.
black.
Yeah, so today I just kind of went into the crease because we already have eyeliner there in that.
Oh, and how do you do that, by the way? The one that you did last time. Like, what is the technique?
You just grab, it's the same thing. So it's like you're doing this wing here and then like a V.
Oh.
You're doing a V, like a V, but going this way instead of upwards. It's like a horizontal versus vertical V. Okay? And just do this and then follow your natural crease. Okay? So if you don't need to apply this on top.
No, right?
No, you don't need it.
Like, for if I apply setting powder, I don't need this on top.
No, because even if you do concealer here, you don't want to apply this on top of concealer because this has color.
It's gonna make it look more.
It's gonna change the color of it. This is different because this is only setting the color that's already in the concealer. You know? So you can bronze a little bit if you feel like you look a little too pale. It's okay to bronze. You can just do this in the perimeter of your face. See how that already gave it like a little different color to it. So you just play around with the colors that you have, and you know, new brushes you definitely need. Because you have some really nice ones. Like this one is great for contouring. This one is great for blush. You know, this one is good for that crease color. You need something like this.
Which one
too.
is this expensive?
This one I got at the store at the pro store. This one was about $8 or so. Not that expensive. But you can get MAC has one like this. Different brands have
Elf?
Morphe.
Elf doesn't have one?
Elf, I don't think they do. Morphe has. I've many Morphe ones. This is Morphe. See how it is.
What is it called for Morphe? I think it's cheap, right? For Morphe.
Yeah. Go to the Morphe store or go to Ulta. You'll find one like this.
What is this called? No name?
Is with some blending brush or something. Eyeshadow blending brush.
Oh.
Okay? You'll see it on there. Okay? So, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Alrighty, honey. Well, I am going to head over to my next client.
And lips.
Oh, plumping the lips. Do you have that lip?
There's also a banana powder from Morphe. Do you think that's better than the one that you used, or is it?
To be honest, I've never used the Morphe banana powders. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I cannot recommend it because I've never used it.
This one is pretty famous.
That one's pretty famous. Do you want to keep that one?
Yeah.
Do you want to use banana powder? Or you want to use?
Yeah, I think if I find a foundation that's matching my shade, right?
Banana powder. Okay. Keep it and practice with it, and let me know.
Okay.
Just keep it. That one's about $8, but it's fine. This is the way you would do it. You're basically overlining. Do you see that? And once you do that, then you can go ahead and grab something like this. And you
What
just
is
put it
this?
on top. This is just a lip gloss, clear lip gloss.
From which brand?
This is by NYX, but they have many different brands. I used to use a MAC one, but I felt like it was way too sticky, so I stopped using that one. You see how plump they look now?
Mm-hmm.
So you just overline, add some color, and then do like a gloss on top.
Which is NYX Lingerie Gloss.
Mhm.
Oh, I use one of the shades from there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks nice.
Yeah. Maybe with the foundation you can go a little bit darker.
Foundation, right?
Mm-hmm. And something that matches your tone a little bit more. But for that, you would definitely have to go get matched, okay? So they can find your perfect shade.
And concealer, I can.
Keep the one you have.
What about this one? No.
No, it's too light. This is the one we used first. Remember, your husband said it was too light.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. The one you have is perfect. This is yours.
So I can even use it under the eye, the one I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one we used on you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It looked darker than it actually is.
Oh, really? It's not that dark. As
You're
it
keeping
looks?
this one, okay?
Okay. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome, honey.
And also, can I take a picture of this?
Yes. You can find this at Old Town.